Good morning. My name is Melissa Bloom with BloomTech Developments, and I am excited to introduce you to the ultimate healthcare revenue tool, registration automation. Healthcare is a very lucrative field, but many have no idea how physicians actually make their money. 93% of doctors rely on insurance dollars by way of medical billing. Yet last year, $262 billion in medical claims were denied. The top reasons were missing information and claims being sent to the incorrect payer. 42% of those claims were never paid, and that's unfortunately a very high number. The problems are erroneous data entry, failing to collect all pertinent details, as well as failing to identify the proper insurance or proper payer. And a lot of that funnels back to front desk staff that just don't have knowledge of the revenue cycle, billing, or insurance. And so our solution is an AI technology that will scrub all pertinent data directly from the source, analyze and aggregate that data, identify any data that's missing, request it immediately, resulting in a complete, accurate, and most importantly, billable patient profile every single time. Now, this nuance with the registration and with front desk staff, it's not new in the healthcare culture. And so there are several solutions already on the market. Advanced MD has replaced the clipboard with an iPad that patients can take to their seat and register. And then you have Micro MD, who allows patients to take photos of their insurance cards and send them in. And while these are all great solutions for digitizing the clipboard, for offering a more convenient option for the patients, and also unloading some of the burden of the front desk, our goal is different. Our goal is straight up wholeness and accuracy. And so if you look at the chart, you can see that we are very similar to a lot of our competitors, but where we differ is vital. We're using artificial intelligence, and that is going to make sure that all of the necessary information is attached to that patient profile, so that when those medical charges are added and the claim actually goes to the correct insurance payer this time, the ultimate goal is achieved, and that's a check. The system is also built to integrate with several EHR and practice management systems so that doctors are not forced to buy into a specific ecosystem in order to benefit from the solution. And so those additional benefits looks like maintaining the integrity of the data so that not only is it identified, but it's extracted and mapped directly into its final place. Analyzation and comparison of the patient photo to the state-issued identification card to avoid any identity theft. Again, the use of artificial intelligence is what's going to enable us to ensure that we're not missing any pertinent details from that insurance profile. And then lastly, decreasing the amount of direct patient input, which also avoids transferring erroneous information. And so people hear me talk about this all the time. They're like, Melissa, features, smeatures, I don't really get it. I got a link from my doctor's office last week. What's different? And so I've inserted this video that I hope will provide a little more insight.
Let me show you what makes registration automation different. Our user benefits include photo to identification card analyzation to combat identity theft. Registration automation guides each patient through the registration process, tweaking the questions based on the answers given, ensuring no pertinent details needed to get paid are missed. This further ensures medical claims are paid and not denied for erroneous or missing details. But the benefit we provide to medical providers that we are most proud of is the software's ability to identify and select the correct responsible insurance payer, ensuring medical claims are not left unpaid because they are sent to the wrong place. These vital features result in a complete, accurate, and billable patient profile every time. We are talking reduced errors and increased revenue. This process has to be correct in order for doctors to collect.
And just like the video says, this process has to be correct in order for doctors to collect. And that's the case whether you're talking about the solo doctor or the large hospital. And these are the folks that we're wanting to serve with this solution. We've even added highly competitive EHR systems and practice management systems to the list because they also have skin in this game. Technology is not new in healthcare. We've seen it over and over again. In 2019, $6.1 billion was spent on practice management systems alone. That number is expected to grow to $25 billion in just 3 short years. So we're not reinventing the wheel, but we are creating a smoother registration ride. We intend to introduce this solution to the market by way of collaboration with practice management systems and EHR systems that physicians are really already using. We intend for our users to experience at least a 70% savings, in addition to an increase in revenue, because using registration automation will undoubtedly decrease that 42% of unreimbursed claims. We intend to roll this solution out region by region, and the reason for doing that is because insurance protocol is not the same state to state. In terms of integrations, we intend to start with CareCloud, Open Practice Solutions, PracticeMate, and OfficeMate. This is the team responsible for ensuring that we meet the mark. I'll start with myself. I'm the founder, Melissa Bloom, of course, and I have 20 years in healthcare administration experience with an emphasis on revenue cycle management. Part of my experience was working for a company called SSI Group, and they were the collection company for UMC. And they made tons of money finding the little errors that I mentioned in the beginning of this presentation. They would figure out, okay, well, the wrong insurance plan was selected. And so they would go back, fix it, resubmit the claim, get the claim paid, but then take 30%. To that same effect, they would figure out numbers are transposed in a policy number, or that a date of birth is incorrect. Same thing, they would send the claim, get the payment, but take 30%. Physicians are in a unique position where services are rendered on the front end and payment is an afterthought. And I'm just very passionate about ensuring that all physicians are paid for all the services that they render, and that's why I built this application. Dr. Nashley Cephas is our tech advisor. Many of you know her because of the tech district that she's erecting here, but she's also an artificial intelligence engineer, and she has real-life experience having worked as a CTO for a startup. Keena Walker is our compliance advisor, and she knows everything about EHRs from the ground up. So she's the one making sure that all of our integrations are exact. And then we have Mr. Garg here, who is our lead software developer, and his expertise is on health tech and business-to-business applications. So far, we've been able to complete the software design, we've applied for a non-provisional patent, we've built a prototype, and we're now improving the MVP so that we can start beta testing. So in summation, I just want to remind you that this is a really big market and it's continuing to grow. This solution is built with the physician in mind. It's built with what's of value to physician in the mind. I am the founder. I didn't wake up 2 days ago, 2 months ago, or 2 years ago and decide to get into this field. I've been working here for 20 years. And also, we are seeking industry experienced board members and beta testing sites. So I will conclude with my contact information and a big thank you for listening to me this morning. And if there are any questions, I would like to answer them. Okay. Thank you.